Tony, 100 games. 100 games for 2014. Everybody give it up. When I initially heard the news from GameStop or whatever, I was a little excited. I said, 100 games? Wow. You know, this is going to be off the sheding boink. You know what I mean? This is going to be a good year for gaming when it comes to the PlayStation 4. I'm very excited, very proud of the PlayStation 4. They really are proving people like me who are a die-hard PlayStation fan and the haters who are an Xbox One or a Wii U owner wrong right now. Yeah, that was my initial reaction. But then in the back of my mind, I knew there was a catch. I knew there was something was up. You know, that's because I'm just conscious that way. That's one of my flaws in life, is that I'm just so conscious that it's going to be hard to try to pull a fast one over my eyes, because I can already see what's going on 10 steps ahead. So I click on the link and then I look at the games. About 13% of the games are already released. Then there was another name of the list. What's funny is through the whole list is multi-plats. You know, they're either coming onto the Wii U or they're coming on the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? I mean, about 89% of the list, more than that, 90% of the list was basically multi-plats, and they're going to come on another console of choice. Another thing was indie games. By all means, I'm not an indie game fan. The only indie game that I ever purchased was the Minecraft. Even when the Xbox was coming out with the Xbox Live arcade games and the indie games, I didn't really consider those games. I just thought they were just whatever. They weren't on the level of a Last of Us or a Halo or a Gears of War or you know what I'm saying? It was just, to me, I just think indie games are just very mediocre. But I did think Minecraft was pretty fun. I had a great time playing with the cool nerds on the Xbox 360. So, the list is very flawed. And then the rest of the list, the whole 50% of the list was to be announced games, because there was Drive Club on in, there was the Order 8088, whatever. And I could have sworn those games were supposed to be coming out in 2015. But, Sony's putting it on there. They're cloaking the list with games. I mean, it's a joke. You know what I mean? When I first initially heard this, this news, you ever seen the episode of SpongeBob? And they're selling chocolate. They're selling chocolate. So they get to this lady's house, and it's an real old lady. Then it's her daughter, who is still old. And I guess the old lady is trying to live on forever. So I think SpongeBob, or I think it was Patrick, was like, yo, they're trying to convince them to buy the chocolate. So they're like, yeah, why should I buy this chocolate or whatever? And he's like, yeah, because it'll make you look younger. And the lady in the background was like, no. Basically, I was that lady in the background, like, no, please don't, Sony, no. You're basically trying to hype up a fanboy war right here. And truth be told, I looked down in the comment section, and it was just nothing but a raging, inducing fanboy war. And it was just like, Sony fanboys are cheering and saluting and going crazy and chest bumping and high-fiving and doing the 3-point signal after hitting the 3 like they done made time. No, but the list is very flawed. It's a joke. It's a lie. It's 100 games of bull crap. They're just multi-plats, and the rest of those games, the indie games, will be coming on the Wii U. And, when it came to the Wii U and Xbox 360, when those indie games didn't count last gen, and they shouldn't count now. Basically, right now is what you call the ultimate chess match. If you are a fan of chess, if you are a fan of strategy, if you are a fan of business, like Zombie70, and if you can see the chess match that's being portrayed right now, because the chess match in the ultimate aspect of Xbox One has the momentum right now, and there's a lot of bad news coming out of the PlayStation camp. And a lot of people who purchased their PlayStation 4s and investors are like, man, they're really starting to doubt the PlayStation brand again. And it's like Sony had to put this 100-game list out and fluff it up and make it look mystical. And they're trying to get the momentum back on their side. Xbox One or the Xbox, they're playing in that aspect of like, okay, just wait and see. When their games come out, just wait and see. If they have any games come out, just wait and see. Okay, those games came out. Infamous Second came out. The scores are mediocre. The game is very mediocre. Okay, look at our games. Look what we have. We have a plethora of games over here. Oh, okay. This weekend, Xbox One is on sale, $450 at your Walmart and Best Buys. Oh, what? Come down the next week. Come on down to the Xbox store. You can get Xbox One for $400. It's an ultimate chess match going on right now, man. And I love it. Only thing is I just wish people on the Sony side wasn't getting fired so that things wouldn't look as bad as it really does on the PlayStation side. But it's bad. But, Sony has just moved the chess piece. This is great. I love it. I wonder what Xbox is going to come up with next, man. This is great. Still, PlayStation 4 has no games. With the 100 games coming out, Monkey, PlayStation 4 has nothing that caters to the PlayStation fan.